because the area was very hot and with patrols at the time when they went to go stake it out. So they had to vacate the area. You do know where you do know from that point where to go to get to the wall from there, and you have 2 extraction sites that they've been able to deem for you if things get really hot. There is one, the option of hopping out further south outside of the wall if things get too hot and heading into a small valley village town and tracking up the mountain to an old factory with a landing pad. That's extraction 1. Extraction 2 is heading a little bit more, heading out the way you came and heading north into more abandoned civilian housing.
Yay.
And relinking up with your extract at a construction site in a densely urban area.
Okay.
You do know that the
abandoned urban area.
Yeah, you have 2 extraction sites as potentials. Both of them have, their pros and cons. One of them, you have a lot of cover to bob and weave through, buildings to avoid royal blood territory, but it's still within the wall and red zone, so their QRFs are going to probably be much quicker, or their presence is going to be probably higher. Outside the walls, a little bit more sparse, but not as much cover in some areas if you do get into firefights. There's some woods and forests, but you don't have a lot of cover in certain sections to dodge the patrols that are out there. So it is sort of your pick and choose, and obviously this intel is a little bit dated. They may have changed up their patrol routes since this point. So it's up to the team lead to decide which extract, if it comes down to it, you decide on. By the way, who is your team lead?
I vote by...
That's a really bad idea.
That's why I suggested it.
I'm willing to back out on team lead. Leading objectively.
I don't mind.
Okay.
Bro, Sean, this is a horrible idea. I don't mind being or not being. Being a team lead of a VP, Kyra, Spartan, and another scrapper. Hell yeah.
Uppies.
Run team lead on.
It is a solid team to run.
I
don't think she's that confident right now, especially after one of the other missions.
Way. You've got people to fall back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you feel confident, I'll relinquish it to you. Not even rock paper scissors. You can take it.
I'm gonna take every.
We should do a coin flip. We should just do it.
I like gambling.
I like gambling.
You got a coin
flip.
Okay.
I take heads.
Thank you. Gambling. Cool. Somebody else can do it. My character is set against.
Alright,
You got...
have a coin here.
Yes, Colin has a coin.
You alright?
I don't have it on hand. I just
Nah.
my beautiful giant
Got it.
Spartan life. I'm normal. Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Jingle keys. Call your side.
Alright.
I say heads.
Please go ahead. Yes, there. Tails.
Okay,
flip it, Cotton.
I don't have a coin on hand. I said this 4 times.
I got one.
I have a coin on hand.
I love gambling.
I see like 7 in my immediate vicinity. How do you just not have a coin?
I have a coin.
I'm in my play space.
Impartial. Coin. Alright.
Impartial.
Their heads, I'm tails.
Alright. The heads is the Imperium, and the tails is chaos. Which one do you take? Heads or tails?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, tails, yes.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
I've left it down to an Australian. I'm doomed.
Chaos. So
Yay!
it's Kyra.
I have no responsibility.
It's Kyra.
One last thing.
Nothing changes.
While this job is legal,
You're the best. You're the best. You're the best.
within the city, it's probably a good idea if you don't talk about it once you're done.
Yeah, I am assuming that everyone is. I'm going to assume everyone is running "quote unquote."
That's a cool ass tomahawk.
So that their identity is not blown. And why is my screen? Stop that, VR. Stop that. I'm assuming you're all running code names and also blackout kits. So that
make up one and put it in my IFF.
Yeah, put it in your
Okay, put it in your
status
status.
if you have a code name.
Too bad. Cry. You can turn it back.
You can put it in your pronouns.
Cotton, do you do we want to give them the bit of information that do we want to give them the bit of information that there's a missing scout?
You could say that your scouts failed to check in, but with how spotty comms are, it might just be that.
I go with my trident.
All right. Also, as a heads up for you, as noted by this will be noted by
interference.
one of the
I'm trying to. So there's a knife on the model. I was trying to see if it was on the body anywhere, so I know where to draw it. But
are not sure what
it's not on the model,
means,
so.
they think it might be interference because there have been reported anomalies within the factory area that you guys are going to be patrolling about. So they believe that it might be just the anomalies are interfering with communications in the
See,
area.
no knife.
John Opsig is a fucking materializer.
If it's too dodgy, get the hell out of Dodge. Yeah.
You know, it's just what like go steal or something. It's gonna be something too, you know.
This is
What do you think that's gonna do?
Ping, 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 ping.
Let you if you fuck around, you will fuck out. This is a high risk
But
job.
God, why can't I play lawn darts with a 500-pound bomb? Please, I just need a chip in the meeting.
Alright, without further ado,
Aw.
the map is a little dark.
You hug
If
hell
need-
bombs, don't you?
Yeah. If the map is a little dark, if you need to at spawn, there's a brightness setting so that you can up the brightness so that it's not. Fuck that shit.
The LMG.
My PCs and my players go through the portal.
Your mama.
Honey, I want hugs before mission.
Hold on.
Give him a kiss.
Ricky, just as a
Give him a kiss.
Move, you fuck.
Ah.
Alright, get in here, nerds.
I'm already through. I'm just loading. This is a big fucking world.
Yep. As a heads up, obviously I don't think Locust has it, but Locust, if you have any light sensitivity, I don't think you have epilepsy, but at spawn, untoggle
Dog, give me all of
lightning and
the.
rain. If
Give me all of the lights.
Gaurays. Yeah.
Give me all of the
Beautiful.
lights. Induce epilepsy upon my being.
Blinded by the light, some say.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a Vanguard?
I should be good, but
No, I never said it'd be sentient.
Put me in the map.
just in case for players, for players and NPCs, so just so it's know. Once you all load in, follow me. We will go to the first area that we will have patrols and snipers set up. This map is sort of condensed into a U. So it's a good length. It's a good length of distance. It's just more of like a U shape with the route that they are taking. I have also put in our side chat where a couple of the snipers will be and sort of the guesstimated route that they're going to take.
There was no. I didn't have to adjust any of the light settings, right? Like that was just an option if I had problems.
That is just the settings. If it's an option, if it's too dark for you, up the brightness. If it's not, if it's fine, you can leave it as is. If you have light sensitivity because there's a lightning, there's lightning going on. You know.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Also, do be warned if you step into the anomalies, it'll give you a screen space effect. It's a little bright as a heads up.
Destroy my corneas.
Destroy your corneas. All right. Are all my NPCs in here?
I'm invis and I'm looking at you. I'm waiting to go.
Players, you stay here. I'm gonna arrange my NPCs. Stayed. Arma's here. Cotton is being cryptid, and Rookie's loading in. Good.
Always a cryptid. Always.
So for whoever's playing snipers, we do have a marksman, which is Twilight.
Yeah.
Pretty much, if you're fighting against Twilight in a sniper duel, you're going to get hit.
Yeah. We want the snipers to have their agency, and we want to have them have their cool moments. The laser is for DM eyes only. You do not see that laser.
Twilight is also going to be probably the only one able to take you out unless they
Tits.
combined effort
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Or unless they 1 in a million shot you with like a suppressed rifle, which I don't think that'll be a thing.
This
To
is
long
not
distance,
an
also
evade.
NPCs also have. Ooh, this is loud.
Yeah, tone
This
it
is
down a little bit if you need to, Rookie. It is.
This is
also
a
a little bit
Mozambique.
loud.
Thermite shotgun.
No, NPC snipers also have at least the nested
Treat it
perk,
like a
so you
wingman,
won't
but it's
be,
shorter range because
won't
it's a
be
shotgun.
taking too much damage from people
Kicks like a
spraying at you.
motherfucker, hits like a
Oh,
motherfucker.
okay.
Combined
Yeah,
effort.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Once Rookie gets over here, we're gonna quickly move you guys
God, these look
over
good in
to
here.
the first area. God, I love my boys. Incog did so much good work with them, and Rookie's prefabs with them. Oh, I love
You're
them.
an error for me. You're an error for me.
Huh?
You're an error for me.
Oh,
You might
that's
not-
not good. I'm royal.
I didn't show again.
Can you change into something?
I can certainly try to. Let's scare the shit out of the players really quick.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay, you're good.
Okay. Follow me,
Puppies.
NPCs.
Puppies.
We're gonna
Puppies.
quickly go
Puppies.
to our first area. Our first area is gonna be past this little gated area. That's where our patrols will. Ooh, what was that bright?
Anomaly.
The moss is an anomaly, I guess. Okay.
It's radioactive.
Kind of as a heads up, you're figure skating.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love Heelys.
Let me
Yep.
let me change into this now that we're.
Yeah.
Let me stop figure skating.
And then,
You-
and
you
then
should be able
see if
to-
I fixed it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Oh, the moss
Oh,
just
good.
is. The
Okay,
moss is radioactive.
I'm gonna want a sniper
that
up
is
in
what
this
that is.
tower and a
Ooh.
sniper up in this building off to my left, past this tree.
God, and I cooked. I cooked with this visor.
Alright, hang on.
That visor looks so good.
I don't think I have the sniper model.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Here is the sniper model for you. The other sniper I'm gonna have is Rookie. I'm gonna probably have the snipers pre-set up in their positions and then have 2-man patrols down below.
You're still in error. What the fuck?
God fucking damn it! Why?
Hide him.
Oh, sorry. I had no idea. That was the wrong one.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. You're good. You're good.
So true.
Okay, there we go.
Let me.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cash.
Yeah, I told you, Arma over there, up in the tower.
Yeah.
And then I need another one over here.
Alright. Over here.
Yeah.
Uh,
If you need to use the ghost model to fly up to that building, just do that.
Where's the
which building? Point to it again?
Where's
the what?
clear all settings?
Oh, I see. Wait, hang on.
I'm gonna point to where I want you, Locust, up here.
That's spawn.
I see. Okay, I'm on my
on
way.
that
Hang on.
building.
It's only at 4 gigabytes. It's
gotcha.
not full. What the fuck?
The big tall building, right? Yeah, all the way up here. Yeah,
Let
yeah.
me restart.
Okay.
Let me reload.
Reload your nuts.
Gotcha. If anything, we will set you up in the next building after Rookie. We've got some time. Cotton, I'm gonna probably have you and Stade be patrols down below. We'll probably have you like out in this area searching for, searching for supplies, searching for weapons. This used to be an arms manufacturing area. Yeah. You do look so big. Yeah. Arma, go all the way to the very top of that tower, if you can. Because it would make more sense for the sniper to be up there.
Definitely
Now
gonna need to
remember,
add the glare.
yeah, we definitely need to add the glare at some point on these. The laser sight will definitely give them a locale, so keep your lasers on, so that they know where you guys are at.
Yeah. Oh wait, I need to turn off the lightning.
Cotton, you and Stade can be around here for the first patrol area. I think there's might be also like some crates and everything that you can be searching in here. You could be like, searching the old abandoned vehicles, searching for crates of supplies in this abandoned ass fucking shack. Man, it is dark in here. Make idle chatter. Make idle chatter. You know about the anomalies in the area. Don't fuck with them. There's a beautiful.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So, is there a second map?
There is a second map. There will be a second map where your meeting will be happening. This is just the first map where they will be stealthing through.
Okay. Do you want to have at the end of this map, where do you want me to be?
Weave.
Let me move you to where your sniper is gonna be. Follow me. Through here.
Actually, hold on. Cotton, switch to your guy. Yeah, I can see you now.
Okay. Let me take you. Follow me, rookie. I will take you to where I want your sniper, so that we can have you guys pre-set up, and then as you die, we'll have you joining as ground boys.
Gotcha.
I want you. We're gonna go skirt past the anomalies really quickly. I want you somewhere up on that building. Where I'm pointing my laser. To your left, rookie. Somewhere up on that building past the trees. Simply because these are the buildings with good rooftops and good vantage points. That makes sense. Now that you three are set up, I am going to very quickly switch into my DM model. I'm so glad for the night vision when I need to see you guys. Locust, I will catch you up once we do map transition and set up for that, as to how that meeting will entail, since you were a little bit late, which is fine. You and Spider are going to be here for this meeting.
Oh, fuck me and Spider, dude? No.
Well, Spider not in person.
Oh, okay, good. That's a little more tolerable. Okay.
You're going to be like, yeah. So yeah, you'll be there, rookie. That's a good spot. Locust, you're set up good. Arma is set up in a good position. Obviously, we're gonna go with this Metal Gear Solid logic. If they're trying to be stealthy, give them a chance. Be like, must have been the wind. It's also very loud and rainy, so they're probably gonna wait for thunder crashes to take the shot. Unless they have a suppressor. Other than that, we're gonna get this show on the road. I'm gonna go over to the players.
I am nobody's master, got it? I don't want you here, and I don't want you here. I'm stuck with you. All right, let me get over to these players. Players.
Yeah, do Do you want me to distribute the pilot stuff real quick?
Yeah, distribute it very quickly. Well, we'll distribute it very quickly in map 2 because that's where we want the dead pilots, correct?
How close is the meeting to the dead pilots? Or how far do they have to walk?
They have to make the U through this area, so it'll be a bit.
Is that happening on map?
On this map? No, next map.
Got it.
Okay.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we can definitely hand them out in the
next map.
Yeah.
In the next map, yeah. I'm gonna get them ready here now.
Also, Cotton as well. We can have the pilots be an anonymous third party as well.
Oh, poor Incog.
Yeah, Incog has to reload the map because it's a little bit laggy for them for some.
Rough. Okay.
The it's just breaking right now.
Just get a better PC, nerd.
No, you.
Oh man.
My PC already turns into a turbine baking textures.
Dude, I'm scared to clean my PC out because I started seeing these memes of people who do the whole blow like the dust and stuff out of their PC, and then their PC just does not turn back on.
Use Canair.
I do use Canair. I do use Canair, yeah.
Use Canair or electric blower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as you don't generate any static electricity inside your build, you should be fine.
Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, a little scared, but you know, fucking weeball.
It's so dark right now, I can barely even see. Pretty sure they can just sneak up on me.
You know, I'll let them.
Yeah.
To be honest, do you know how good it feels to actually pull off like a genuinely good stealth kill? It's orgasmic.
Yeah.
The nuts busted that day were orgasmic.
Oh shit, I fell off the building. Fuck. The orgasm.
Anyways,
It's too
as
good.
is tradition, pick up that can.
I'm gonna pick up that can. Okay.
So, snipers, you are going to be nested since we're not moving anywhere. You're going to decrease the amount of damage from regular weaponry, unless it's like a Spartan laser. Otherwise, that whole block you're on is probably gone. Or it is his Twilight shooting at you.
Copy. Are we wanting to make it so that like only another sniper can kind of take us out if it comes to that, or are we just gonna kind of? All right, got it.
Yeah.
I do kind of like that because then it actually makes people who are marksmen like they have a utility.
Of course, Spartan laser go bear.
And then GT will probably ask if they're going to use the thunder and such to take the shot.
It's the thunder is not apparently synced for everyone.
No,
so
like ask them when they're
gonna say that they have they own a suppressor, but they haven't put it on the model that they're gonna use because they realize they don't have a longbow.
Oof.
What, Twilight? GT?
Yes, Twilight.
Gotcha. Alright, so regardless then, the brain's going off without the sound. It would be cool if the lightning struck and then you die, you know? But Sag.
We can probably put like way better weather effects on a genuinely good DM model in the future, so we can set shit up like that, you know.
It is
we can totally set that up.
Yeah.
All right, they're about to go cards up here in a moment. I just needed to do some last minute touch things.
Got waiting for the lightning to take the shot is such a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? Oh my god. I'm not a true sniper.
Playing too much Sniper Elite, my friend.
Oh, that's fucking why. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that'll do it.
I remember playing on my Xbox 360 once. It was so fun. That one mission.
Never played any of the Sniper Elite games. I just remember playing like the sniper missions from Call of Duty. Like that's pretty much it.
I love them.
Yeah, that's about the same thing.
Modern Warfare 3, my beloved.
Hold up, they need a dossier. They need a dossier real quick. They're about to start ETA like 2 minutes.
Copy that. Smoke bomb. No, don't shoot me. That's not good RP etiquette. No.
It was a smoke bomb, right?
It was a
Still
smoke
shoot
bomb.
through a smoke.
You can still shoot through a smoke. That's absolutely correct.
I imagine the smoke bomb. When you use it, like, bullets will just whiz past you, as you're moving away.
What's up?
As long as you're moving, I think the bullets will just whiz past you.
That's kind of how I play smoke grenades off as. They're not necessarily like a protective barrier, but they kind of increase your chances of not getting hit while you're escaping.
Yeah. Unless you use their smoke grenade and then stand still, then
Then whatever hits you, dog. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But obviously, also at the same time, because of how VR chat renders shit, and you don't see particle effects when you're not facing towards somebody's character, if you're running away, you can't really see yourself getting shot unless you have a mirror on, so...
Yeah. Or the person has a render cube, but that's, like, rare sometimes.
True.
And then the render cube's not even big enough.
I wonder if VR chat will ever get to a point where we can actually... make our particles render from behind in the future,
Yeah. I hope so.
Because if we can have it set for, like, specific particles and not others, that would be pretty baller.
I hope the placeables don't, like, I honestly hope when we get the placeables right,
Mm-hmm.
we don't have to wait, like 2-3 years for it to happen, and then we can just place like objective-based markers.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Heads up there, cards up, but you got a couple moments. You got some time.
If that's
they're
the
gonna
case,
be
comms
patrolling
clear,
about.
question mark?
Yeah, comms clear.
Copy. I'll shut the fuck up. Yep.
No, you're good.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
My fault.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't mind the chatter between scenes, but now we are now in go time.
Yep.
Do you want us like scanning the area with the laser? And such?
Yes.
Okay. You know what would have been really cool? If we had like spotlights.
Yeah, it would be really nice.
There are VR chat placeables now, just saying.
Oh, we can't make them yet.
One day.
Not
One day.
customizable yet.
Yeah. When we can make them, it'll be so cool.
Ooh, R4 is reconning ahead. R4 sees one of the snipers. They see Locust.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like they're gonna take you guys out now, but it seems like they're prepping for at least being aware of you guys. Oh my god, fucking the cloak on Bite. What are you looking at by it? You're doing everything internal comms. Nice. They're up to the wall or the tunnel that we went through to get into the train yard. I'm gonna quickly look at where. They're moving through the tunnel right now.
Oh. Were those gunshots?
No, they haven't fired.
Oh, okay. I saw something for a split second. I have no idea what that was.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind. I mean, even if it was, I was going to play it off as I didn't really see anything. I was just curious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I see them beneath me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see their name tags underneath you.
They're in the building, right, like across the street. Better keep
Yeah,
my
they're
head
trying
that
to
direction.
move cloaked when
That's
you're
fine.
yeah. No, I'm just reading out to you what they're doing. They're like, it seems like they're going one at a time to try and
Avoid being detected. Smart.
yeah. Just in case they have their shimmers, but they have their cloaks, but they're being a little. That body is here.
AGT.
Yeah, what's up?
We should have an encounter where one of the soldiers is doing a radio check.
Gotcha.
So they know that they can't just take out people willy-nilly.
One moment. Gotcha. What you find on this body is it appears to they don't appear to have any markings. You do see that they're beastkin of some sort, or were. You see that there are missing ears and a tail, or were once used to be ears and a tail. They seem to be pilfered for a majority of their equipment and gear. The only thing that seems to be left is a radio and a couple rations. They don't have an insignia, but they do have a Lothric ID. Gotcha. You're aware of the laser already. Also, as a heads up, if you see floating weapons, you don't. Twice, cloaking is a little bit ocky.
Yeah, I wish more people would, respect that.
Yeah. Just putting it out there just in case.
No, of course. Absolutely.
Hold up,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God,
do a
a fucking
radio check
magical
here in a
gun.
moment for Cotton. I should have done the broken radio for that one. Because I do have the broken radio. Hmm. Oh.
Probably chalk a few, like, no radio contacts to, like, anomalies taking them, you know?
What's up?
We could probably chalk up a few to, like, oh, maybe an anomaly got them or something.
Yeah.
And then once they pass the, like, a threshold, I don't know what you want. That's when we go on high alert.
Yeah, around the main train yard area. Once they get past the, once they get more past the train yards, we'll start doing the radio check-ins that are going dark.
Yep.
They seem to be moving up very slow and waiting for your patrols to move past.
Ooh, I love it. Give them all the time they need.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Just so they don't, you know, they don't
feel
kill
they
every
have
single
to kill
person
them.
they see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make it feel like they
Definitely wanna
can. They
reward their
can if
cloaking.
they can if they wait a long enough. Zoom past.
Yeah.
All right. All right, you are almost out of sight. Once you guys get at the end of that road, you can quote unquote despawn and appear somewhere else.
I can literally just change corners of the building over here.
Yeah.
So snipers can probably stay where they're at.
Mm-hmm. No, you guys are good where you are. The snipers are fine where they are. Until they take you out, we're gonna have the two-man patrols. Twy might have found the secret route.
Ooh.
Which is where the question marks were at. There is radiation patches there, so they will have to be careful.
Do any of them have Geiger counters on them?
I think R4 and a cup and Kyra
Mjolnir
carry
should
Geiger
have.
counters. The Mjolnir should also have, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Corona's going around a weird route. They're actually jumping over the buildings.
What?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Twy is tailing you guys, it seems. They are very spread out. I'm trying to see. Oh no, a majority of them are clumped together again.
They're all scouting.
Yeah,
Which is
they
fine.
they have Twy and Iceberg scouting up ahead. I love the combine radio chatter from you and Stade. All right, let me make my way back to the players. It seems they're waiting for you guys to pass so they can use the train yard.
They haven't killed anyone yet, right?
No, they haven't killed anyone from what I've seen.
Alright. Pretty smooth stealth mission.
Twy, you have a Geiger counter on you, correct? Gotcha. When you pass by the mosses, and this also goes for Iceberg and any of the other ones with Geiger counters, you pick up a small ticking of radiation. It's nothing lethal or dangerous, but you pick up a small ticking as you passed by that moss that was hanging.
I am changing corners on the rooftop. I'll be closer towards where the guards are.
Gotcha. Guards, if you want, you can reposition towards the heli crash. They're making their way towards it.
There's another building right next to me too. I could relocate if I absolutely need to.
Yeah, that works too.
Copy that. I'll probably go over there then quick.
Yeah.
I think I may need to relocate soon.
Yeah, Arma, if you
can
need to.
relocate soon. If
You
you
could
need
probably go to where my laser's pointing. That's a good place.
I didn't make it.
I don't know if there's any big roofs, but there should be a small sliver of roof that you can explore.
Hopefully nobody saw that.
Don't think anyone saw that.
Okay, good.
I don't know where the players are.
They are in a
They're
shed
under you.
just in front of the chopper. If you see the nose of the chopper, there's a shed behind the trees they're using.
Gotcha. So
Yeah,
they're
they're-
just behind the trees.
They're pretty
Yeah.
concealed right now.
Gotcha.
A firm.
Mhm.
I kind of want to hear the combat chatter between Stade and Cotton. Oh, don't tell me there's a barrier here right on this building. Oh, there is.
If you need to, just fly around it. There's certain barriers that you can just fly around.
Fucking cocksuckers. I didn't mean that. That was mean. I'm sorry.
Apparently, this
Horror.
building doesn't exist.
Am I good to help, and who do I request off of?
Request on me. Your character is fluent in Thieves' Cant, right? You could have sworn you saw something freshly etched on the bird right behind you. Right here. Yes. Give them a moment. I'm relaying something to Koro. You see something etched on the bird. It's not 100% a Thieves' Cant you are familiar with. The jargon's a little bit different, but you can make it out. That it seems to be something left for you here. It says Scout Helios. It points in the direction that you are currently looking at towards those trains, and it says patrols high, use cover, overseers in area.
You can move him to the other side of the building.
Ooh, good spot,
Position
Mama.
if you need to be.
Good spot, good spot.
Make a mention of all the anomalies down under that tunnel. That's like you're just like, you want to go search there, and it's like, fuck no. Mad amount of anomalies down there. Once you get close to the players, that is.
I think they're right under me.
Yeah, you got like one or two of them beneath you, Rookie. Yeah. Give your laser a quick swing by over there, quick.
Yeah, swing it by Twy.
I don't know where Twy is.
She's literally, he's literally right under you.
I can't aim that. Down
God
like
is here. Seems to be a storage of sort of an old AK, a couple of boxes of a couple mags of ammunition, and a couple of survival supplies, a knife, some medical. Seems to be left here from someone. Has a small note, says, Benny, this should get you by for your next trip out for salvage. I unironically made another character named Benny by accident. Whoopsies.
You motherfucker!
That was my bad. Look, Benjamin's my real name in real life. Okay.
Oh, for real? Oh, hey, I didn't realize you were cool like that. Goddamn.
It's why I made the reference to you.
Is that what that was for?
Yeah.
Oh, you mother.
I overheard his name mentioned, and I mentioned, or you mentioned his name, and then she was just like, "Oh, like the tribe." Ooh, they're really playing it safe. They were waiting for your patrol to really make a distance.
Is there a specific model I need, or am I good with the pre-existing ones?
There should be a couple. If you can find Cotton and Stade, if you need to use a fly avatar like the Ghost avatar, to get to them, you can copy off of them and
I think
be
I
one of the
can
guards
snipe 'em
patrolling.
from a distance. Got it.
No, be one of the patrols. We already have a bunch of snipers in the area.
Not what I meant. I mean snipe copy the model.
Oh,
from
snipe copy.
the
Okay,
distance.
gotcha.
Ya mama.
See
They
them
are
moving
playing it
underneath me.
safe. Yep. They're moving underneath you. They're still, as a heads up for Stade and Cotton, they are just past the little concrete pipes that you can see. Twy is like the most close one. Just to give you guys like a frame of reference as to how far they are from you. Gotcha.
God, these guys are pros. Holy shit.
You're good.
Also, I got cloaks, which is really helpful.
That is incredibly helpful.
Yeah.
This mission would be incredibly more difficult if one of them did not have a cloak.
Yep. The as a heads up, bear with Autumn because there's some sections that are a little framey, it seems, for them. So bear with them a little.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah. As bad as it sounds, I need to start having a test dummy with like a lower end rig come into a map with me and be like, I need you to be my test dummy. They are currently in the construction building, or the half built like it seems like an office building.
Keep swaying your lasers around in some of the other previous areas too. Don't try to concentrate around them.
I would gladly help with that because I have a shitty PC. Just let me know when.
Gotcha. Yeah, just link up with Cotton and they should... Then you can join their patrol.
Just waving at the soldiers down below. They're walking inside the construction building.
Yep.
It looks like some of the players have made it to the second level of the construction.
Yeah, they're trying to, it seems, do some reconnaissance on the area, see if they can figure out where to go from here.
Copy that.
Where is their endpoint?
Their endpoint should be past these buildings. There's an underpass. There's a road with an underpass past the construction building and past the tower. There's like some Hescos. Cotton, keep an eye out if they need God. It's basically these two barracks buildings over here that I'm floating above. It seems like the road is basically leads to an underpass, and that'll be their map transition.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can just tell these guys are having the fucking time of their life right now.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Hold up, I'm gonna try and speak to Cotton again.
This is a pretty smooth run. I think they're at the underground pass.
Yeah, they're no longer inside the construction building. I think they've moved on. I don't know where they're heading
Yeah,
now.
they're moving on. They're moving on.
Yeah.
We can either try to reposition if you guys can, or we can let them continue.
I think let them continue because I'm going to be honest. This was really smooth.
They've made it pretty far. They've killed no one either. That's fucking impressive.
We are on low alert right now. I think we should be able to let them pass really easily.
Agreed.
All right, I've given them a bit of information as to in the direction of the underpass, they can see the massive veteran wall, and the signal is somewhat cleared up for GPS, but it's still very spotty. Like they lose signal periodically. If you guys need to, you guys can reposition where you need to be over in this area.
Let me see if I can get to the other part of this building.
Yep, you're good.
Go behind this wall.
They're getting to the underpass.
Oh yeah, I got a good corner here. This is nice. Got a good view of the courtyard. Is that a bloodstain in front of you, Kay?
Old computers, like scrap damaged old computers in this container. Yep. Some motherboards and stuff. Like some of them are salvageable, but most of them are broken.
What? Did I just hit an invisible wall?
Yeah, I think I did too.
Potentially. There's a couple, so you might have to get really high up or maneuver around. You actually see another etching carved into this wall. Another thieves' cant of some sort.
Fucking trees.
Again, it's somewhat similar, but still missing a few things, or a few things that you're used to. It says, "Hug center, hug pillars, watch for geyser fires."
Oh, they're at the underground pass.
No, they're on the end. They're past. Okay, good. Then we are at map transition.
Got it.
Yeah.
Why is the fire so bright? Ah, my eyes.
You want me to stop
Hug
these?
the center. Hug the center.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys can move. I'm gonna set up map transition. Players. As you get past and get a little toasty, a little singed from the anomalies, you see that you're just a block or two away from the entrance to the wall. You see what used to be a highway that ran through an old gate of some sort with piled up cars. But you see that there are multiple different entry points into the wall to get to your destination. The patrols definitely are a lot thicker and heavier as you get closer to the wall, and it does take you some time, but you manage to enter and get inside. Map transition. All right. Let me let them know.
Fuck, I was all the way on the other side of the map.
No, you're good. If you have anything you need to, you can just wreck on us.
Copy. Shit.
Locust.
Yep.
It's your reveal time, and all of my favorite wonderful bad guys reveal time.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
We should probably have a couple of pilots over here.
Just so it's known, at about 10 o'clock, I need to head out.
Yeah, that's fine. Which direction are we going?
We should be wrapping relatively soon.
Yeah. Which direction are we going? Right? Yeah, it looks like right.
I'm pretty
Sorry
sure it's
that-
right, yeah.
Sorry that I couldn't show earlier.
Yeah.
Had stuff
Shit
happening.
happens.
Do we have a pilot model?
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a wreck.
We do not have a cloak yet, no.
We do not have a cloak yet. Okay. I'm trying to think of where to place our patrols.
One in the darker corridor, like the hallway.
Yeah, and then one out here on the railing.
I had people with me, but they're not with me anymore. Never mind. Arma's here. Arma, you're in a good spot right now. Let me swap into where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah. Do we want a dead pilot here?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Locust, quickly
Yes.
go to the not Locust. Stayed. Quickly go to the other end of the map. Go to where Cotton and Rookie are at, which it's a straight shot. Just follow the walkway. Copy the pilot model from them.
Wait a minute. Stades. State's half
State's
body.
coming
That's
too.
not gonna look great.
What do you need from a stinky half body like me?
Grunts. You're patrolling.
Yeah, I need you patrolling here on the walkway.
Yeah, half body people can't be corpses, dude. They have to be patrolling.
Okay. God damn it.
We don't have stuff for that. I think Arma's got it.
Stuff.
Okay, Arma's got it. State, I want you as as one of the enforcers through this walkway. In this walkway, patrolling about.
The model
in that case,
the model that I already had. Good.
Enforcer.
Yeah, the rifleman is fine for you, Kay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Walkie dokie.
Yippee.
Muting up.
Oh, they jump.
I'm assuming you want do you want to keep Arma in this doorway up here, or where do we want to put Arma?
Are you able to hang off the railing?
Are we?
Out the railing outside?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Are you able to hang off?
Just absolutely
If not-
folded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's your pilot util, Rookie?
Promethean vision.
Yeah,
I can see cloaked.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You State, I want you in that walkway in this tunnel.
Hell yeah, Arma.
I don't have it
want,
off in here unless they make us aware that they're present.
I want Kay patrolling out throughout this walkway.
So Cotton, I'm going to see them. I'm not going to call it out.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you guys quote unquote die, or when you are out of range, come back into the meeting room. Oh wait, fuck! I need someone with the DM music on hand.
That's got to be. Oh shit.
Is this the place?
This is the meeting place.
Yeah, this is the meeting place. Right in here is the meeting place.
I'm going to be a pilot in the beginning, as their.
As their corpse. In that case, give me a moment, because I will have to decide which music we're going to be using here.
Mm-hmm. The funny.
The fun E.
EA Sports.
We're gonna use ambient. Okay, Stayed. I have an important job for you for when you get fucking killed.
This map fucks.
I have an important job for you too. You're gonna be my little eyes in the ground.
Location.
You're gonna, when you die, you're gonna go into this model. You're gonna, or when you die, you copy this model real quick. I'm gonna need you to do two things for me. I need you to be in set up the volume to 15, and then under the category that says low, put on the ambient song. Because that sets the scene very well.
Got it? After I fucking die, right?
After you die. And then I need you just, keeping an eye on them for me. Cause we all three of us, or four of us in here, are going to be in character, so to speak.
No, that's music volume 15, ambient on low. Got it.
Arma and Kay, when you guys are out of shot, you will be just Royal Bloods that'll be in the meeting with us in the center of the room.
Do you just want to have poses, or do we want to have?
Will these models we're in work, or do I need to get the Royal
No,
Blood model? I don't have it.
You have the Royal Blood models. Those are the units. You are in the unit. I need to. Well, sorry. Go ahead, Rookie.
Do you have a grapple pilot?
I wish.
Do you not have that?
I've got female stim and I've got female pulse.
Damn it.
We'll just have
like
female
that.
pulses.
Yeah.
Arma, if you want to wait a second, Arma, we're gonna be ready for a hot second.
You got some time. You got some time.
We're setting up.
You don't need to be set
They
up.
were
You
fucking folded, dog. It was great.
Yeah, you got some time. Locust, check your model real quickly.
Check your mom. All right, hang on.
Yeah, check your model real quickly. Check Joshua. And load into it pre-set up. Okay, yeah, good. Everything should be fixed. Obviously, there's not really, the audio isn't really set up on the particles yet because they've been giving us issues, but they at least work, which is good. We've been trying to troubleshoot what the fuck's been going on. That is fine. They are bound to your hand. Do not have the fire and the missile both set up at the same time because we haven't set it up to where it's parameter driven.
I didn't realize that they were activated by me holding onto the fucking by fisting.
Yeah, close fist, and they're both in your left.
Am I loud, by the way?
No, you're good. You're good.
You're good, Stade. Other than that, you guys can be in your place. You guys can get in your places. Arma, you don't have to be slumped over just yet. You're good.
I'm trying to get it right. It's not working. This railing sucks.
It's fine. It is what it is. Such is the way of colliders. Unfortunately. Obviously, these pilots are likely going to be running blackout kits. They're not going to have any Helios markings.
Yep.
But they'll probably be able to deduce that. Are we all ready, ladies and gents?
Do we want to have the friendly colors on this?
Yeah, keep the friendly colors on these guys. Keep the blue on them.
Captain Joshua Gates reporting.
Colliders. Cotton, are you ready?
Am I, huh?
Are you ready?
Yeah? I'm in place.
All right, everyone to your places. I will alert you when their card's up, Arma, so that you don't have to strain yourself too much. Players.
Distracted on me, probably.
I don't know why your frame suddenly died when I got here, but we are ready for you. Some preload for you, and so that the NPCs can hear this lore a little bit. You enter into the wall. You manage to get into one of the many gaps. You manage to find an entrance. Some way, shape, or form, you have got it in, either through a breach, an air duct, an old pathway, an old maintenance tunnel. You have passed by tons of hallways of old military labs, old infrastructure, barracks, factories, maintenance rooms. It is decrepit. It has been centuries since it seems any of this has been used. You have bobbed and weaved past patrols, left, right, and center of stalkers, specters, and royal bloods alike. You are just minutes away from the meeting point or the sector that the intel has told you the royal bloods are meeting with their overseers from their benefactors. We are ready for you. Cards are up when you are ready.
Tell us when you want us to start talking.
When I get there. I'm gonna get there. Once Stade, quote unquote, dies, I'm gonna immediately, swap over.
Question: what is Joshua doing here again?
You are here for the meeting. We are meeting with the benefactors to either get weapons. They want to have a chat with us because of Luke and Delilah's fuck up and Matthias letting them use Spider's safe house for more than just a safe house, and potentially future plans or what's next in motion. They probably have a couple equipment for us, a couple of requests you and I probably have for them. If you can think of something you want to request from them, you can. Spider is gonna, chit chat a little bit, or some complaints that you might have as Joshua, and requests of guidance or more assistance of we need more of the equipment and hardware. We need to start making strikes. We need more intelligence from you guys. What can you give us to assist us?
Question for you.
Stuff
GG.
along those lines. What's up?
Will I get if I get stealth taken down, will I just die or will I be able to fight back? I need to know that.
We're gonna stealth takedown for this. For just this.
Approaching my door.
So I'll die if I get stealth takedown. Alright.
Yeah. You'll die if you get stealth takedown because they're gonna have the element of a surprise, and it's probably gonna be one of the boys with a lot of strength.
Should I be standing next to Cotton, or is Cotton one of our benefactors?
Cotton is one of our benefactors, and Rookie is one of the other. They are the observers from the benefactors, both Rookie and Cotton.
Copy that.
You're going to be standing with me.
To the left, by the way, when you come into the room, we're on the left. You guys go to the right. Real Bloods.
Copy that. Do you want me to be on the little catwalk that's up there and just jump down? Would that be cool?
That could be cool.
Alright.
Spider will be there as her fucking stalker and be like, now where is Joshua?
I want to torture him.
Where is my good buddy? Where's my bestie?
I never said we were friends.
For this pilot's death, they have a lot of cut wounds.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna come.
No! Oh, I can't actually stand on the catwalk. There's colliders underneath it, but not on top. That's a bull.
I gotcha. What are you expecting?
If you can, play space. That's what I'm gonna do.
There is no bombs or traps on them, but you do see that there's a lot of cut and stab wounds on them. Some of these cut deep. They were precise. They were. It's almost as if they knew exactly where to cut to cripple the pilot. You see that there is one slash that's deeply embedded into the helmet. It doesn't seem like it was a killing blow, but it definitely seems like it blinded one of their eyes out and might have given their attacker the advantage in the fight. What are you looking? They don't appear to have any dog tags on them.
Instead, they GT, they have a card.
They do, however, have a card.
In place of the dog tag.
In place of where the dog tag is. What's the card?
Think of the apex symbol. Try and describe it to them.
Sort of like a skull.
Skull with horns.
Something that seems like a skull, a horned skull of a creature of some sort. You're not too familiar. You vaguely think you've seen an image of this in the past, but you can't put your fingers on it, Charlotte. But something in your past, where you grew up, you feel like you vaguely might have remembered seeing an image like this, possibly. As for you, you're looking for any electronics or data that you can take? You're able to pull what seems to be a helmet cam drive. It definitely seems encrypted. Corporate grade encryption's on it, but you think you can crack it if you're given time. It's slightly damaged, but you might be able to salvage it, knowing your expertise. There's a 50-50 chance. Looking through your scope, it seems that there is another dead pilot down the way, hunched over a railing. It was you. You feel like you've seen that sigil somewhere, vaguely, maybe in your past when you were much, much younger, but you're not too sure. The reason I say that is I know Charlotte's true backstory, so there's a chance that she might have seen it.
There's invisibility.
Yes, you do. This is the card. Let me try to see if I can get a better description. It seems to be a skull of some sort, a fanged creature of some sort with 2 demon-like horns, with angered eyes. It's a skull of some sort. It's red and white. R4, you very knowing your previous employment and career. Charlotte is possibly vaguely familiar with this because of her past, which I won't tell, but definitely for you, R4, this is the sigil of the apex predators. He's pulling it up. Rookie, I'm assuming it's 1 for 1.
It is 1 for 1.
It is 1 for 1 to the cards you might have seen in the past.
So I'm going to go invisible. Because that's all they get from the body. I need to move up. Alright, Cotton, your turn.
Cotton is currently having a little fun over on the other side there.
Gotcha.
My turn.
Yeah, you get to have your kill described.
Yeah. Cotton, what is your kill
Pinpoint
like?
Precise. There is only one strike, a data knife, directly through the top of the helmet. Nothing else.
Ooh.
Oh, that would have caused them to spin and fall right onto the railing. That's really good. I like that.
How'd I get up to you?
Play space.
There's no collider.
Play space. There's no collider, unfortunately.
There's no collider. Okay.
If you can't play space up, I'll come down. It doesn't matter.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can't see. You sound good. I'm not going to speak. I'll be silent. There you go.
Cotton, are you okay with me leaving a Muppet sticker on that dead body, or no?
That's my kill.
That's your kill? Okay. It would have seemed ripped. It would have seemed ripped off. You probably ripped it
There's
off.
adhesive residue, but I cleaned it up. Don't disrespect the dead.
Yeah. Knockout.
Of how this looks. Oh, that's off.
You hear a distant clatter of, the body impacting a couple things, but it doesn't really draw any attention because, as you can see, this place is in very much disrepair. There's sporadic pieces falling apart here and there. This one does not have a card. However, looking at the body, there's no blade wounds, there's no gunshots, just you said it was data knife, Cotton?
Can I do?
Where do I go? On the right hand side of the
Specifically a
room?
data knife. It's a
Up there?
recognizable sign
Yeah.
to any pilot. A
You
data knife was put
do
directly
see
through the top
one
of their helmet.
injury right through the top of the helmet. Seems like
And
that of a
also,
data knife.
You can also compare
Precision
the other one
kill
while the
that
other one
caused them
seems
to
torturous.
spin and
This
slump
one was
over the
quick
railing.
and clean.
Locust,
This
I
one
go right
seems
under
quick
you.
and
Yeah.
clean. The other one seems like they've taken their time, Rookie.
Yeah,
If you're a
like
royal
plate
blood,
The other
form.
one
yes.
seemed like it was played with, as if someone took their time slowly dicing up that previous pilot.
Got it. That one doesn't seem to be in disrepair. It's still encrypted, but that helmet cam's drive seems okay. Gotcha. Mm. Mm. Stay it if you can quickly swap into the model.
Just let me get it at eyesight.
The only thing that seems to be all their gear seems to be there. No data knife. Pulse blade. Standard rifle. Standard jep kit. Standard RE45. It's taking some time, but you know this seems to be Helios encryptions from your previous experience.
Ambience is on.
Some of the data is partially damaged, potentially because of the damage that the drive has sustained. So some of it's a little bit corrupted, but you do get momentary images of their scouting, and it seems a couple moments of struggle. You can't really make out the visage of the pilot just yet, but you catch moments of like the lower half of their armor, the blade. You catch the moment of the blade slicing across the face, and then the slow torturing. No dog tag, blackout kit as well. Potentially, yes. Yes. The encryption also appears to be Helios's. All right, Stayed. I'm going to swap out with you here.
Still killing, but Jesus fucking... I mean, still there, but Jesus Christ, that was killing.
Stayed, you 15 volume and do ambient for the audio. Follow them for me. Yeah. If they ask anything, I'm going to relay it to you.
Thumbs up.
Stop getting fucking swifty up there, Cotton.
Let me know when they're in earshot, Sid.
All right. They are coming inside of the room while Twilight is just now entering.
Gotcha. I'm going to mute up in here.
They are all coming in and going to the sides. You should be good.
Where's Chot? Oh! Hi, bestie!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Time for us to go down.
God. Come on down. We have a meeting soon. We gotta catch up. I've been so busy messing with those guys and getting stuff for you ready for your fun little shindig. Come on. Aren't you happy to see me?
Not in the slightest, Spider.
Oh, and there they are.
Look, listen, I'm a little bit tired. I've been running myself ragged, prepping things for the next big surprise.
My God's
I know you're waiting.
My God's getting our gear slide.
You know that damn well that wasn't my fault. If it weren't for Matthias having Delilah and Luke run their little smuggling routes through there, that place would have been spotless.
It was still your hideout, Spider.
It might have been my hideout, but you know damn well that Matthias told me that I had to play nice with your friends. Aren't you tired of covering up for their sorry excuses and fuck-ups? Come on now. Delilah's just a brat who thinks she knows everything better. Surprised that the age to entry into the railroads is getting that low.
Don't talk bad about my soldier, Spider, or maybe you'll get a visit from me.
Okay, fine. Fine.
Alright, let's simmer down. You have info, we have goods. Let's get this done, shall we?
Yeah, look, I've been doing my damnedest to gather as much information as you can. They've been really getting tight-lipped, loose-lipped occasionally, but they've been getting tight-lipped after that last little bit of juicy intel I provided to you. Now, we're doing our best. I'm sure Joshua has his grievances and things that he wants, but obviously I'm gonna need a little bit more heavy ordnance here, sight. You know, if you want me to take the child safeties off, I gotta get the arsenal and equipment to be able to really put the hurt to them. So I'm sure our next little show of force is gonna really make them realize what they're having to deal with. But, you know, I need also some intel from you, some guidance, a little bit more than, you know, the offhands approach. You gotta work with us a little bit more. I mean, that's why Matthias hired you after all, right? Or, I guess, whoever, you know, the higher-ups are that are telling you to come here. You know how it is. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
So what are we looking for?
I don't know, maybe any information that you can provide to me. You seem to have been a little bit surprised about that one little skull I showed you.
Probably some hotshot who doesn't know what it means. But there's a chance, a non-zero chance, that somebody knows what they're doing.
Anything you've got on the toaster head?
Toaster head? That's nondescript as fuck. You're a toaster head right now.
Oh, you know. This one.
That's a pretty standard looking head unit. Can't help you there.
Yeah, I did see another one of them recently. Somewhere around the city, I guess.
Good to know. Good to know. I didn't know there were that many of them on World. The two of them would show face in the same place.
Yeah. Now, we need to know, which is the next, I guess you could say, faction to put to the ire? What's the next move here?
Well, the one that seems to be giving you the biggest amount of trouble are those pesky blueberries. So, if I give you lots of boom, why don't you hit Helios?
Me hit Helios?
I can tell you've got the vendetta.
Yeah, I mean, but I also have the vendetta against the shutdown boyos, the stink down. I know that they're skulking about. I mean, they were at the, excursion site a couple weeks back. Just narrowly slipped the net.
Well, have you thought about the fact that those contracts are legal?
Fair.
You guys got too loud. And you didn't have the firepower to keep it going. We can fix that now, but you're gonna need to tell Matthias to annihilate it back. Our benefactors are very displeased at how poorly you've been doing in the public's eye.
The benefactors, come on, Sight. What's the name? I'm starting to get a little suspicious why they're so cagey on revealing who they are.
If I gave you the name, I'd have to blow you up where you stand. And I
Oh, come on. You know I can keep quiet.
For a price.
Fair. I'll think about it. But we're gonna need I'm gonna need a little bit more of these boyos to help Luke with his little
the last batch.
Oh, you know what happened to the last batch, the shutdown boyos or whoever Helios hired, fucking blew them up in the safe house. Plus, I need to make some upgrades to them. If I'm gonna help Luke with his little plan to hit a few locations in the city and make a couple of corporate and government heads roll, I'm gonna need the arsenal to help him with it.
I can get you 2 crates, but it'll take a month.
Granted,
shipment for 2 weeks.
Granted, Joshua's little enforcers and juggernauts definitely can help, but I'm also gonna probably need a couple reapers.
That might be a harder sell. Got anything juicy for him?
Besides the little hit that happened recently, that I told you about.
Right?
No, yeah, that one. No, another one. I've heard some inklings, some whispers that a couple of mercenaries and whatever this big ugly is hit a facility recently. Not sure if you'd be interested in it. Apparently it's a facility under a nightclub of some sort.
Well, that narrows it down.
Big corporation, by the name of, I don't know, IMC.
Interesting. Benefactors might be able to sell that for a high enough price.
That's what I thought.
We can make that work.
Here's the big ugly's Here's the big ugly's look. As for
you, other than Walking Dead. You seen this shit?
As for who his friends are, I don't really know. He mentioned a couple of mercs. Probably they operate through the state down, for all I know.
It speaks.
It speaks.
Holy fuck, maybe I do agree with you people.
Yeah. It speaks, it talks, it looks like an eldritch abomination. It's really gross. A lot of tumors and bodies coming off of it. You would really love to cut that one off, Joshua.
Anyways, Spider, you be up long enough. Joshua, what do you need?
Stop sending machines. I need men who I can train, not program. Every machine you've given us so far has either failed or has blown up back in our faces. Give me men, and with weapons that I can actually trust them with.
I'll see what I can do. Might take longer than the robots, though.
You want...
really efficient.
If you want success, if you want victory, give me men I can train, and I can guarantee it to you.
Your recruitment campaign is not going to plan so far.
Not many are wishing to join the Royal Bloods as of late. It's the elves' fault, and their propaganda.
And then I think it's time for some propaganda of your own.
I agree. I have my own plan set in motion. Very soon. Very soon.
What do you need to get it going? Got boxes full of thermite with your name on it if you want them.
Thermite, explosives, anti-Titan weaponry as well.
Oh, getting spicy. I like it.
I mean, you saw how well that the attacks did recently. Those were all just Royal Blood personnel. No bots, no drones. Joshua's been really training his juggernauts and enforcers well.
So if you can't get someone on the inside of the news bureau, they did still manage to make a positive spin there. But maybe the next one they won't be so lucky, huh? Or maybe I can make some phone calls. Actually,
I need to...
I'll do that. Consider it a gift.
You won't be disappointed.
That's what I like to hear.
What about out?
Tell Matthias to dial the fuck back. We can only help so long as you guys stay in the spotlight.
Matthias has a vision.
Matthias can have a vision all he wants, but the more he loses, the more my benefactors want to pull their funding.
I will tell him to be less overzealous.
Perfect. That's all I ask.
And what about outside the walls? You know the time is ticking. Joshua's getting a little bit impatient.
The sites we want them to hit, so we're doing good. The separatists keep branching off once they take the goods or dealt with. Weapons redistributed.
Why don't you think until we might have, you know, a little bit more reinforcements? Maybe a few more recruits, like for Joshua here, like he wants. I'm sure that there's a couple of them that want to crack at the elves.
If I can get smuggle runs going faster, we should be able to get enough people inside by, let's say, mid-August. Give or take.
Does that seem well for you?
Several scout teams have not been reporting in. Something's wrong.
Let's wrap this up, shall we? Sounds like there's a mess to clean up.
You two, on me.
Understood.
Alright.
Let's get
You wanna join the hive?
When the one on the left turns away, you're gonna try and throw a tracking device on his feet. Gotcha. Tracking device that has a recorder. Got it.
Move up. Go. Take point.
I'm gonna do a roll for that really quickly.
Advance forward. Understood.
14.
Copy.
Yeah.
I need a roll.
These are
from me as well.
generators. A roll for you. Stay on the main team. A 2.
Wasn't there a guy patrolling out here?
Wait, was that 2 for me?
Abrams, report in.
A 2 for you.
Oh, fuck. They succeed. All right.
Abrams,
Yeah.
this is Captain Gates.
For her,
Report in.
2 for you.
It'll last.
Back inside, regroup.
I was gonna say it'll last maybe like a couple hours.
Yeah.
It'll last probably an hour. Probably when we get out here, they'll tell you there were like 6 people watching us, or like 5.
He'll let it stay for an hour then, shall we say. They'll go to
Yeah,
a ramen shop instead
just,
of base.
I just did this to them and like, keep quiet.
Nice. But yeah, we'll go to like a ramen shop instead of going back to base.
and then
since you tell them
spotted
that,
anything,
'cause I assume you'll
Joshua?
do it quiet.
We're missing several of our men. Position has been compromised. We need to move.
Oh boy, alright, shall we? What, you don't want to go on a hunt them down?
We have better things to do. Move out.
That is true. I
And
do
then
have
I
my
waved
next
directly
big
at,
reveal
Tyra.
of my stream
Goodbye.
to give.
We are exfilling. Fall in line. Move out.
So Joshua, let me ask, why would someone like you join? It's kind of odd. You're skilled mercenary, you're bright, you're intelligent. Why throw it in with Matthias? You could be so much more. Maybe you could be at the top.
I'm exactly what I need to be.
Aren't you a little bit ambitious, being maybe his right-hand man?
Matthias has the intelligence and the gall to lead a cause like this. I only need the strength to carry him there.
So pray tell, what does that entail besides you needing a couple more men for the next big moves? What do you have in mind besides our little stream in the next few days?
If I told you, you'd go ahead and blab about it on your blog. Whatever the fuck you call it.
Joshua, I'm hurt. You know very well that I would keep my mouth shut. The money's too good to pass up.
Right. Keep telling yourself that.
Okay. Don't believe me. Caught it any god requests from them?
I was following
Getting
you
one
in
now.
case they followed
Getting one
along.
now.
I'm on my way.
Oh, gotcha. Alright. Invis?
And I'm out. Good night.
Night.
Am I getting counted? Sorry. Am I getting
You're double
counted
liking?
for the...
Yeah, I will count you for the thing.
Thank you.
I will have to take a screenshot here and add you to the end. I am coming
Dr.
back.
Kitsune, they are asking about their exfil locations.
They have 2 exfil locations. They have,
Right or left is what they're asking.
Depends on which one. Left if they want to go take the one in the construction site in the city.
Left if you want a construction site.
Right if they
and
want to take
right
the one out in the forest.
if you want to go to the forest. Right for forest.
Where the fuck is... Alright. You got a way to get across then, Sly?
I think the way to get across is a portal, so we're just waiting
Yeah.
for GT.
Do we think that they need to dodge a couple search? Do we feel like they need to dodge a couple searches, or do we think we can
To
call
give it
there?
a little more
I think we
intensity,
can
sure.
call it there if you want to, but we
It's
could
up
if you want to.
I'm totally down to be a paranoid fuck.
We'll leave it to the players.
Yeah, see what the players want, see if they want to end it here, if they want to keep going.
Players, you have an option here. You've been pretty good at your stuff so far, so you can either end it here, or if you want more roleplay, you can continue dodging patrols on your way to Xville. The decision is up to you.
I say we take the perfect clean sweep and fuck off.
I think we fuck off. I think we should fuck off.
I have to host an open lobby.
Yeah.
As we speak.
You have a roleplay obligation?
That's fine.
Yeah, good call. Corona does have stuff to go and do.
Yeah.
Of a team finding out we need to leave.
I don't want to go to that open lobby.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave.
Also,
You want to call it there? You think we?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. I'll take the W. What's the status on that tracker, by the way? Did it connect? Or no?
It did connect.
Did. Come here.
I'm gonna leave it.
Okay, cool. Well, grab me after. Grab me in a second.
Yeah. So actually, we're gonna
threw that on
respawn it.
Cotton's Way. So it got thrown onto Cotton's Way.
We're gonna everybody respawn and go into the room behind spawn. They're gonna call it. I left it up to them if they wanted more roleplay or if they wanted to call it there that they felt that it's a clean sweep.
Yeah, they said end.
Did really good. They said end. So
Carl's got some.
NPCs, cards are down. I'm going to Cotton. Can you screenshot the teams real quick for me?
I can certainly try. Give me a second.
Alright, RP is over. Fun.